good, blessed Friday, March the 26th, 2021. Time being about, I'm getting old now, I gotta ask my camera lady.
5:51.
5:51, I'm gonna tell you, every time I ask her questions, I got to pay money. 5:51, I'm about to start writing it down. 5:51 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace, and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor even your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whether you like or dislike. I don't make YouTubes or get on social internet to get likes and dislikes. You see, one thing about it, before I was on social internet, that was people didn't like me, and that was their prerogative. Most people that don't like me is merely because I exercise my First and 14th Amendment right. But I just want to give everybody an update. Those that is helping me and praying with us to get justice for my son, Bryan, Lamar Johns. I want to give y'all an update. A few hours ago, we just left Carbondale, Illinois, to what I call the crime scene. Some call it a scene for suicide. But I just want to give y'all an update. I was checking, trying to check to see whether they did the autopsies yesterday, and I made a few calls to the Carbondale, Illinois Police Department, and the interim chief for the the Carbondale, Illinois Police Department did call me back, and I want to let y'all know I felt just as comfortable talking with him as I did that Sergeant Guy Draper from the same department. As y'all know, the detective, I ain't gonna say his name, the chief detective in the corner, I wasn't pleased with some of the things that they said and did, but I still respect them as human beings. You know, the detective said, I was arguing with him yesterday, but he don't even know me. It's strange that I done talked to his chief, his sergeant, and other people, and he was the only one came to that conclusion. He came to that conclusion because I told him I do not accept the fact him saying that my son committed suicide. But let me give you all the update. The interim chief for the Carbondale Police Department gave me an update that they did do the autopsy. I believe I talked to him maybe 3-4 hours ago, if that long. And he said the pathologist was supposed to call me in an hour, but I know she had another autopsy to do today. So, and I know that in that job, I used to be in the medical field on the ambulance, and you know, them is some jobs that, you know, you on call and you may have to be over in Europe. But anyway, it was done, and he said a pathologist would explain to me. He also told me that the Illinois State Police, I'm assuming they're involved because they have some of my son's belongings, and they're investigating. And I thank God for that, because normally when the police, the next step over them would be the sheriff, but it went over the sheriff and it's in the Illinois State Police, and they do thorough investigation, long as it's not when it's in a good old boy system or in a clique, and you have cliques somewhere, and people can't say you ain't because the FBI done arrested sheriffs, state police. All you have to do is look on Wednesday, January the 6th, 2021 in Washington, D.C. Air Forcemen, National Guards, and everybody else, but they ain't talking about that right now. Because I think somebody killed my son, and I don't know if they black, white, or whatever color they is. I want them to come to justice. But I felt comfortable with him, and now I'm waiting to be contacted by the pathologist. And also I was able to today talk to one of the newspapers that one of my friends from Cabrini used to, when we grew up in Cabrini Green in Chicago, Illinois, on the near north side, and what they call the infamous, most notorious housing projects in the nation. They knew some people down in Carbondale, Illinois, and they was able to get me in contact with the Southern Illinoisan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the newspaper. And I was able to get them some information and seeing if they'll get back in contact with me, but I gave them my information. So now I'm going to Chicago and meet with some more activists, possibly some more NAACP, possibly sit down with the Rainbow Collision president, but then I don't know if I will or not. But my main thing is want to keep this here alive. I don't want it swept under the rug. And all I can do, y'all, is tell y'all to keep contacting people. Share these videos. Don't come to a conclusion until we find out what happened. And to my oldest daughter, I'm hungry. When I get up here, you know, have me something to eat. You know I don't eat no beef or no pork. To all my Muslim brothers all around the world, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. And one of my Muslim brothers said, can I say a Muslim prayer in Arabic and English for him? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismi Allahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal al-mustaqim. Siratal Athena and Amtam Alayhim. Gairil Makdubi Alayhim. Walad-Dalin Ameen. For those that don't speak Arabic, I say, I seek refuge with God from Satan, the rejected enemy, the accursed devil, the accused devil. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, the cherisher, sustainer of the worlds. Most gracious, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship and thy aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast restored thy grace, those whose portion is not wrath, and who go not astray. Amen. So be it. Peace be still.